A lot of people consider you to be the second best player over here, Steve.
Sorry, mate.
A lot of people consider you to be the second best player on the team. How are you going to handle that role this year? How do you see your role evolving?
It's all the same stuff, bro. It's just, I'm just going to show up and play, regardless, as long as we win the games. That's what it comes down to, mate. So, yeah, just keep that same mindset. It's all the same with the team as well.
How long's it been since you cut your hair?
Oh, man, I don't even know, man. I saved a lot of money, though. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's the best part. That's what keeps me going. Yeah. Probably like a year and a half or something like that, man. Yeah, a lot longer than you.
You know, you lose KD, and it seems like the next best thing would be to bring in good players and for there to be a newness to this bunch. And it seems like there is that and some energy. Is that accurate?
To bring in good players?
Well, that there have been good players come in and that
Yeah.
there's a new energy with this bunch.
Yeah, there is. It's just there's a lot of excitement, just because there is different players in our team and stuff like that. And what's brilliant is that they're cool off the court. That we find that the chemistry off the court is really good, which actually helps a lot for on-court performance. So that's what the biggest takeaway for me was. They're all good dudes, solid dudes, and ready to get after it.
After a year with Coach Donovan and in this system, how much more comfortable are you with the ball in your hands on offense? I mean, I think we saw you do a lot of different things in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, just whatever he says, bro. I'll just give it a good crack at it. Hopefully it goes well.
How much more have you seen Russell kind of take more of a leadership role in the offseason and working with you guys in California?
No, I mean, yeah, he does that every year. Honestly, I don't see no change, which is good. I'm not really good at. I don't really like when people have to react to situations because then it gives more chance for something to go wrong. And he's kept solid the whole time through from what I've seen this summer and stuff, and that's pretty much all we need. I mean, same guy, leadership role is always the same because he's captain anyway. You know what I mean? So it's all the same stuff, bro. He holds everyone to a high standard, even himself to the highest standard. He's the hardest one on himself, and so that's what you can ask for from him, mate.
Last year, there was a time, I think, might have been like January, where I asked you about your role as like the defensive anchor and getting towards becoming kind of what Perk was when he was here. You said you weren't quite there yet. You went through an entire playoffs. Do you feel like you made strides to getting towards becoming that defensive leader, that anchor that you want to be?
Yeah, I mean, I made some progress, which is always good. I mean, do that. That's what you strive for, no matter how big or small it is. Just whatever progress it is. Just saying, if I'm close to what Perk is, then no. That's still a long way away. He's on another level with the defensive stuff, man. Still got a lot more study, read some books. Yeah.
How does it change with Serge now here?
Well, yeah, it's going to be. I mean, it's just another change, man. Yeah, it's just going to be another change. But I mean, we've dealt with a lot of different stuff as a team. Yeah, we can figure out a way.
Stephen, so I'm wondering if you have been following Ennis on his social media rampage this summer.
Rampage.
Right, total rampage. And what your reaction has been to that, just watching him on Twitter as a close friend of his?
So he's on a rampage. So like what can you, because I mean he's been all over the place, man. Can you specify what exactly is he?
A couple funny tweets about Kevin Durant, some funny interactions with you, and
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean he's always I mean he's an extrovert. He likes being out there and stuff. So I mean he's good, but he's just having fun with it, man. It's nothing serious. He's just like a joking guy, you know.
I'm also wondering, you're eligible for a rookie contract extension, and is that something that you're thinking about heading into the season at all, or is it just something that gets done, it's great, and that's it?
No, that's all it is. You said it right there, man. It's just if it gets done, cool. If not, I'm still with the team right now, and so that's all that matters. Yeah. With the group of guys that we have now, I'm still part of them. We still have to go out and do work every night. So,
How hard are Joffrey and
sorry, mate.
DeMontis, the new guys? How badly do they want to be Stash Brothers like you and Ennis?
How badly? Oh, man, I don't even know. Subway hasn't said anything, but the big croissant, I think he's keen. Yeah, I think he's keen on, being one of the pros.
Steve, in the back, sorry.
Oh, sorry, mate.
That's all right. Nick Collison referred to you still as kind of a young player
Yeah.
going into the season still, but because of the loss of Kevin Durant and some scoring, do you see yourself kind of transitioning into more of a mentor role for some of the younger guys or some of the guys that haven't been here as long as you have?
Yeah, it won't be as much of a role as, like, say, Nick, for instance. It'll mean it'll just be little tips here and there, you know, I mean, it's, because Nick, he knows every single thing about what needs to be done and how to approach it. It's a lot more, his answers and his advice is a lot more well thought out than mine. Mine is just like top of the head, which is probably not the best all the time, rather than his approach, right? So I mean, I'll still give little tips if I can. But yeah, that answers your question. Answer that after.
Steve, I've got two questions. First of all, what have you worked on to maybe expand your presence inside in the
Yeah.
off season? And then second, you mentioned Russ appears the same to you, but puts up big numbers every night. Do you expect that same numbers, maybe more offensively, or what from him?
Okay, first one, the easy one. Man, I've just been working on everything, but yeah, I mean, it's same old stuff, right? But to the second question, do I expect the numbers?
The same kind of output,
Nah,
or more.
who knows? Like that's where, because I'm not going to actually look at the numbers apart from just the old scoreboard and that, right? So all I know is that he's going to come in and just do what he does, however that is. And that's more like a leadership. His effort is going to be there. He's going to do everything he can to win. That's what I can expect from him because he's done that for like his whole life. So other than that, the numbers will just be whatever. I mean, you guys will be.
Steven, back here again.
So,
I was going to say, it looks like the second Stash brother just joined us. You guys planning on doing anything special for, I guess, NBA fans going forward? Because the Stash Brothers extravaganza went kind of crazy last season, but you guys planning on doing anything else? More T-shirts, more whatever?
oh, we don't even know. It kind of just happened, eh, mate? Yeah, just came out of nowhere. Where do we go? Where do we go from here, mate? That's my question. Where do we go? Make a lot of money from endorsements. From endorsement for. So he's a business mind. Yeah, not sure where to go to from here, mate. We're just gonna. This wasn't like a plan to kind of try and go viral. This was just like me as a just feel comfortable for me, and it just became a thing. So. Yeah.
What's the worst thing about Ennis Cantor?
The worst
Wow.
thing?
That's what that
Oh,
meant.
we don't stop.
Nothing.
The vast majority of things are finished. No, relax. You, bro.
Anyone else?
Yep.
Thanks, Steven.
Cheers.
Good job, man.